And our continuing series on the greatest songs of all time. From 1977, Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. Written by Lindsey Buckingham, produced by Fleetwood Mac, Richard Dashut, and Ken Calliott. It's the quintessential Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks said of this Buckingham kiss-off, "I very much resented him telling the world that packing up, shacking up with different men was all I wanted to do." It's from Rumors. It's the group's 11th studio album. It was their most successful release. It won them a Grammy Award for the Album of the Year in 1978. It sold more than 50 million copies worldwide, making it one of the best-selling albums of all time. Now, the group, of course, was originally formed in 1967 and had many personnel changes along the way, but the two mainstays were Mick Fleetwood and John McVie. In 1975, the group's self-titled 10th album was released to great commercial success. It reached number one on the album charts in 1976, and the record's biggest hit single, Rhiannon, gave the band plenty of radio exposure. The lineup at the time was guitarist, vocalist Lindsey Buckingham, drummer Mick Fleetwood, keyboardist and vocalist Christine McVie, bassist John McVie, and vocalist Stevie Nicks. Now in 75, the group was non-stop touring, and the McVies divorced, ending nearly 8 years of marriage. The couple stopped talking to each other socially and discussed only musical matters. Buckingham and Nicks, who had joined the band before 75's Fleetwood Mac release, after Bob Welch had left, were having an on-again, off-again relationship that led them to fight often. The two only stopped fighting when they were working on songs together. Of course, Mick faced his own problems, discovering that his wife Jenny, mother of his 2 children, had had an affair with his best friend. Press intrusions into the band members' lives led to inaccurate stories. Christine McVie was reported to be in the hospital with a serious illness, while Buckingham and Nicks were declared the parents of Fleetwood's daughter Lucy after they were photographed with her. But in February of 76, the group got together at the record plant in Sausalito, California. Lindsey Buckingham and Christine McVie played the guitar and the piano together to create the album's basic structures. Of course, at the time, the hippie movement still affected Sausalito's culture, and drugs were readily available. Open-ended budgets enabled the band and the engineers to become self-indulgent. Sleepless nights and the extensive use of cocaine marked much of the album's production. Chris Stone, one of the record plant's owners, said in 1997 that Fleetwood Mac brought excess at its most excessive by taking over the studio for long and extremely expensive sessions. He said they'd come in at 7 at night, have a big feast, party till 1 or 2 in the morning, and then they were so whacked out they couldn't do anything. That's when they'd start recording. Stevie Nicks has suggested that Fleetwood Mac created the best music when they were in their worst shape, while according to Buckingham, the tensions between the band members informed the recording process and led to the whole being more than the sum of the parts. Mick Fleetwood has called Rumors the most important album we ever made, because its success allowed the group to continue recording for years to come. Our song for today spent 15 weeks on the charts, a top spot of number 10. Without a doubt, one of the greatest songs of all time, from 1977, Fleetwood Mac.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could,